I'd like to start off by asking you just a few general questions about New Directions. How long have you been part of New Directions?
I've been in New Directions for about 2 months.
Okay. And I guess since that time, why don't you tell me generally a little bit about what your overall experience has been, and maybe you can offer some insight for other young adults thinking about potentially coming to New Direction.
I've made a lot of progress in like academics and working on like finding a job, and that's been really like I've progressed a lot in that area.
Okay. What type of work have you done to help yourself find a job?
I mean, I tried on an internship. I've found out different things with photography. I've like been really into photography.
Cool.
And so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I heard you are applying for a job at the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah. Well, applying for an internship.
Internship?
Working on an internship.
Oh, that's cool. But it's photography based.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Other work experiences you might have had since you've been here?
There haven't been too many other ones. I mean, I've helped the ISA, like with Helping Hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a big thing. They're not a huge. I mean, it wasn't a huge thing, but it was something I've done.
Okay.
It was fun.
And have you done other internships like the Arboretum?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that was a really good. I mean, it was a fun internship I did.
I've never been to that place. What is the Arboretum?
It's basically like a big garden kind of thing, and they have like plants from like all over the world, really.
Oh, pretty cool. What kind of things do you do when you're there?
Just take pictures. That's like my main thing.
Okay, being a photographer.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that you've done some school. You want to talk a little bit about what you've done and maybe what supports you've received in that area?
Yeah, well, so when I got here, I wanted to do my GED, and so I mentioned that to one of the mentors, and they were like, we can set you up with it, we can get it going. And then within a week, I was signed up for like preparation classes and everything, and I've been going to work or to school, like into the computer lab every day during the week to work on it.
And how long have you been doing this now? For the entire 2 months, or
for like a month? Probably a month.
A month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how has that gone for you? Have you gotten a lot accomplished?
Yes, definitely. I've moved up a grade, I guess, in like the preparation.
Oh wow. Okay, so you've gotten a lot done in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome. Let's talk about the folks that you've met since you've been here. Have you felt comfortable? Have you met friends? Like, talk to me a little bit about that.
Definitely. I mean, I've felt a huge like welcoming thing when I first got here. Like, I felt everyone was pretty kind and caring towards me, and like the mentors were very open and respectful.
Okay.
And we're able to set like boundaries between like the fact that I am like a young adult, but I'm still here, and so they were able to like work with me and giving my independence, but still being there for support.
What about the other young adults in the program here? Have you found friends?
Yes, definitely. I think that I mean, I've like the roommate thing. Can I mention that?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Well, so yeah, I mean, they definitely did a great job finding me like a good roommate, and so that was good. It's been worked out really well.
How about folks other than your roommate? Have you made friends here? Is it comfortable to be here? I mean, it's probably everyone's number one question. Am I gonna find friends when I come here?
Yeah, there's people of all different backgrounds here, and that's like, it's not difficult to find your kind of niche. And
how about the social activities? Are those fun?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's Thursdays we go bowling, or no, Wednesdays we go bowling, or maybe, I don't know, we go bowling like every other week, and that's always a fun activity. And then
what else
we
is
go
popular?
to the movies. Movies definitely. Beaches on Monday.
Oh, awesome.
Either beaches or barbecue.
Cool.
And like those, those are a good way to get out and meet people in the program, and even just be out in public. I mean, it's a good opportunity.
I know sometimes folks are concerned that they're going to be, let's say, almost forced to hang out with someone who they don't want to be friends with, or not have a choice in their social activities. What's your feeling about those things?
no one's gonna force you to do anything that you don't feel comfortable with doing. As like if you come into this place, you are a young adult. You're an adult, so you can make. They'll let you make your own decisions, but they're gonna, like the mentors or whoever, they're gonna guide you to what they think you should be doing or what like they see you doing well in. But you obviously have the choice of whether you're going to or not. Like no one's gonna force you into an uncomfortable situation.
Oh, that's good to hear.
And if that happens, like you could always like mention it to someone who's like, you know, who can help you with that. There's always people here for support.
Like a senior person.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me a little bit about the housing here. What's that like?
Well, so I live in the Preserve, and that's like I like the apartments. I do.
What are those like?
I mean, just like an apartment. Like it's
Yeah.
like a pretty it's a pretty normal like setup.
I always tell people it's nice. I feel it's nice because people can be anonymous there. No one really knows you're in the program, right?
Yeah.
Is that something that you find to be true?
Yes, it is. And actually, I was kind of concerned about that because they have like the barcodes for like the thing, and I was a little concerned because I've seen people put them on the front of their doors, and I was like, I don't want to put it on the front of my door because I don't want people being like, why the hell do you have a barcode on your door?
Right.
And then I just felt like I was like, I asked the person who wanted me to put it on, and I was like, can I just put it on the back? And they were like, yeah, you can put it wherever as long as we. And I was like, okay.
Awesome.
So then, yeah. So it's not like you don't stand out like you have this random barcode on your door.
I guess for folks that don't know, that might be watching this, the barcodes are used so that
the mentors can check in and
when staff come by, they'll basically check in. And, okay. Let's see. What didn't I ask you about that you think might be helpful for someone coming in new directions to know?
I think that this is a program where you can like feel like yourself. Like you don't have to fit into a certain description. Like there's people here of all different backgrounds. There's people here of all different like cultures. There's no like divisor saying like you have to be this, you have to be that. You be yourself, and like people are gonna accept you.
That's cool. That's really great to hear. Thanks for sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.